All right, guys, whenever you want to go, you have the floor. So everybody give them your undivided attention. We have a super group. They span both classes.
So good afternoon. Wanted to set the foundation for what this team's kind of about, because it's a little different than what you guys went through with your projects. So before we started Project 1, and you guys remember the surveys that we had to take that Alex provided, some of us had different hesitations about getting into group projects and working with individuals and kind of getting, the safety net taken out underneath us. So what Alex proposed to us was, he describes it best as like homework on steroids. So that's why this encompasses the different classes. We very much worked on the same goals, but we worked very much as individuals. So that's why you'll notice, especially during our presentation, that we don't have that same unity that you guys had. And during presentations, which a lot of really great ideas, a lot of really great camaraderie. But this is us just coming together about strictly the project. And just did a couple different things about that. As you can tell, this really much is focused a lot on Twitter. So there's always the why about the project. It goes through a couple different things. How many of you guys use Twitter? Cool. Not as many as you think.
Everyone should get it.
Wait until your next homework. You'll use Twitter.
Anybody here is a Key and Peele fan? Anyone?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, so if you are familiar with it, so they have a skit that they had. Key and Peele, they're like a comedy duo. They had a skit where they talk about how, just through text you can't really tell what the person is thinking. So for example, and I know everyone's had this, you get into a conversation with someone that you're trying to talk to and they say something like, I don't care. So that could mean, I don't care, or that could mean, I don't care. Or you could be arguing on one side and the other person just entirely calm, like just in their PJs, just thinking everything's okay, until they see that person in real life and then everyone's freaking out. So that's one of the things that we're able to do with this project. So this actually searches through keywords that you put into the search engine. It'll come up with everything relevant about that topic, and then it'll display all those different tweets. And we'll talk a little bit about the APIs we're able to pull later, but these APIs we're able to do something too on top of that. They're able to show what types of emotions are in that tweet, whether it's sadness, anger, happiness, and you're able to kind of finally figure out like what this person is thinking while they're tweeting this this to the universe. And just for a couple other things to make sure that we were kept on our toes, we also have a changing background, which is something that Alex wanted to make sure was thrown in just to make sure we're still developing what we're doing. But questions so far? Cool. So we can dive into a little bit about how we created this.
Somebody give me a tweet term.
Nice, something simple and
Here we go. Foundation sucks. Richard likes foundations.
So we searched Trump. And this, as you can see, it displays tweets about Trump. So, let's see, Trump wants to deport nonviolent dreamers, but lets his Turks Erdogan come to town anytime he wants. What does he mean by that? I don't know. Let's find out. So we're passing through the Watson API, and we tonalize it. And as you can see, it's mostly disgust. Some sadness, a little bit of joy in there. 7.
8, better than 0.
And some anger.
That is hilarious. His disgust level is huge. Huge.
These are all like fear-based angers. Fear-based joy.
There's something hot in this.
Sorry, can you look at the one from Kyle there? I think it's second row in the middle. It's more of a neutral one.
Fear and loathing.
Fear and loathing. Here we go.
Disgust.
Disgust.
I think it's the word Trump, probably.
tips the scales.
Something more positive.
Try Yankees.
Yeah, just.
Watch footage of 3 puppies being rescued from a tar pit.
I mean, seeing them in the tar pit would be
There were
pretty
5 puppies.
But then the
See, it helps you, this helps you interpret different tweets. We feel that in the future we might be able to take this steps further, and maybe right now it only returns tweets in English, but maybe you want to find out, how people feel about Trump in Sweden. Or maybe you're sitting alone at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're super sad and you're like, I want to read joyful tweets. Maybe you can just search for joyful tweets with an 86% score. Something along those lines.
It's like a sequel.
I think
We did not collaborate very much. It's very much winging it up here.
You said you used the Watson API?
How does the API work? What are the numbers?
Terrible question.
Next question. What does it mean?
The API is fantastic. That's the best API. You're going to be so happy using this. I guarantee it.
The real question is, are you sure it's just not giving you random numbers in the background?
Great question.
Well, open up the console.
Now you have to.
You have to go back to Dr. Mind Your Business.
Did you say
Oh,
you're using the
this
Watson
is a-
API?
Yeah.
Yeah, it uses a few different APIs. Twitter API, of course, but all the emotional context goes through the Watson API.
Just go and click on console. So just like open up one of those objects.
Where's loading?
Las Vegas.
There's probably a lot.
So what's in the object underneath Anger there? Or
So basically,
you've got a sub object in there.
Oh, the proto. Don't worry about the prototype.
I didn't
Yeah. Next week.
Next time, next question. That's the best proto I've ever seen.
How'd you make the boxes collapse? Is that a toggle?
Next question, please.
David Dash toggle?
Why do you have it bright red?
You know why I'm here. So that's, you know why that has to do with color theory. Bright blue looks better on bright red.
And I know some of you guys delved into different
Bright
places
red
like
appears more red next to blue. Blue appears more blue next to red.
Yeah, and some of you guys did go a little bit more adventurous with things like Foundation, Materialize. This is all just through HTML and Bootstrap.
Bootstrap is a beautiful creation that makes 20 hours of work to 5 minutes work, which Adam, my beautiful sir over there, helped me learn one day. So because of that, I making this myself on my own, not with Joel's help at all. I created it like in 6 minutes compared to 20 minutes. So Bootstrap 4, which is coming out, is an amazing tool that if you don't use it, you should just push yourself through it and use it, because if you're not, then you're wrong. That's it. Let's analyze that.
Is that Bootstrap 4? Great.
This is Bootstrap 4, yeah.
So those cards?
Yeah.
Not for you though. Oh, not for you.
Adrian, you can just take 3 fingers and swipe to the left or right, and it'll change. Yep.
That was the fastest version. I got that.
We did the change the background pic to show that. That's pretty sweet. I created this all by myself.
He took all the pictures too.
Nice. We should use this.
Let's see. These backgrounds are fantastic.
He also took.
This was in Greenland in 1942.
I've
I
got
used the
both.
Arctic boxes with dinner
That was
last night. This
breakfast.
was dinner last night, yes.
I think the wedges will be
This is the dead screen, okay.
You saw the wedges.
So I got some glasses. Hey.
Is that an API or is that from a list of files?
Next question.
It's from Unsplash.
Yeah.
Unsplash?
Going for White House.
Does this use the internet?
I created it.
Apparently you've got a better.
So do you guys have any questions?
Do you have any questions that Jeremiah's willing to answer?
Wait, raise your hand and I'll answer one question for real, please. Only one person, no, next person.